guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a morning routine. So the first thing we do is actually wake up about 7:30ish on the weekends, and we lay in the bed till about 7 really. And then the first thing I do is reach over and give my honey bunches of oats a kiss, good morning, and then we just kind of lay there and kind of get our thoughts together. And then I get up and I check on Malia. By this time she has already woken up about 4 or 5 for her last feeding, and she's still sleeping snugly in her dock-a-tot. So I'm going to just lay back in and use this time to snuggle with Micah until the kids wake up. And at this time, Micah gets up and he's going, use the bathroom, do his normal morning routine. And at this point, I'd like to just watch Malia, and just make sure she's still breathing good, she's sleeping good, and that she's okay. And I just look down on my blessing from heaven and just, love to look at her and admire her. So while she's still sleeping, I'm going to go ahead and do my daily, my morning routine, which is basically where I read my devotion on my Bible. And this, while the kids are sleeping, is my actual only quiet time. While Mike is away, the kids are sleeping. This is where I get to actually just spend time with Jesus and read on him. And I'm laughing because she grunts every morning when she's waking up. So I love her little grunts, and that's how I know she's about to wake up. So before she starts screaming and hollering blood and murder, I'm going to go ahead and get her ready to change her diaper before she wakes up Mila. So I take her dock-a-tot, and then I get ready to change her diaper. This is when I love to just kiss on her and just love on her. I love having a newborn baby. She's so precious. So here I'm just trying to change her, but she likes to do her morning stretch. So I like the simple things in life, and just watching her stretch it melts my heart. So I let her do her stretches, and then I go ahead and I wipe her. By this time, the wipes that I had for her that was warm is cold because I'm waiting for her to finish stretching. So after I change her diaper is when she's fussy and she's ready for her next feeding. And at this time, as you can see, Mila's head's peeking up through the playpen. She's ready to get up. So I'm going to go ahead and nurse Malia while Daddy gets Mila out of her bed. And yes, she is still sucking a pacifier. She only gets it at night, but when she turns 2, which is in September, the pacifier will be gone completely. And then we're going to try to put her in her own room. This is where I'm actually talking to Mila and telling her good morning, and she wants to come and give Sissy a big kiss. She loves her sister. This is all she does is kisses on her all day. All I hear is mwah, mwah, mwah all day. She loves her sister. So now I finally get my kiss after Malia gets hers. So here's the time where actually, she's finished feeding and we're just kind of just laying around in bed. We do this to literally about maybe 8:30ish, where we have, I want to say our family time, but this is just a partial of our family where the girls just play with each other. And now it's time for Mila to go potty. We are trying to potty train her. So Daddy does a good job of doing this on the weekends. I do this on the weekdays because he's going to work by this time. So they sit there and talk and have their little conversation and laugh with each other. And then once she potties, she closes the toilet and she flushes the toilet like a big girl. And we always praise her after she potties. Yay! Now it's on to brushing teeth. So Daddy usually helps her do this on the weekends. So he shows her how to brush her teeth. He brushes it for her, of course, at first. And then he lets her brush her teeth, and while he's brushing his at the same time. So now all of our teeth, well, all of their teeth is clean. It's time to make the bed. We cannot leave our house without making the bed. We make our bed every single morning. The girls are actually in the room with their brothers. So their brothers are watching them while we come in and make the bed together. We do this. Well, I do it every weekday morning, and on the weekends, I make Daddy help me do his side to make the bed. It just makes me feel so productive, and it gives our room a complete look. I just cannot stand a bed being unmade. We teach that to our children. I was raised that way. My husband was raised that way. Making the bed is very important every morning. All right, so now that it's done, Malia has fell asleep with her brother, so I'm going to put her down for her next nap, which is usually, I guess, about this time, maybe it's about 9:30. So it's time for me to get myself together, and I'm going to go ahead and start off by brushing my teeth. I do this every morning. I hope everybody else does it every morning. I do this every morning. When I get out of bed, no matter what time it is, if it's late or early in the morning, I brush my teeth first, and then I go ahead and I go in with my Clean and Clear cleanser, morning burst cleanser. I love this stuff. It smells so good. It helps wake me up in the mornings. And then I use this Clinique moisturizer with the orange cordage, and it's for energy. So I use this moisturizer in the mornings, and then I go in with my lip mask. As I talked about this in my favorites video, I love this lip mask. I put this on in the mornings, and this is pretty much my Saturday face because I don't wear makeup usually on the weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and do Mila's hair. My toddler, she sits good for the most part. I'm using the coconut curling cream to do her hair. She sits good for the most part if I have the TV on or her iPad, but this particular day I did not have neither one of them, so she was very antsy moving around. I just kind of, start by taking the product, rubbing it through my hands, and then rubbing it through her hair so it can actually break up the tangles. I love that coconut curling cream for her hair. It's not too heavy, it's not too thin, but it does keep her hair moisturized. So I just go ahead and go in with a brush, and I just basically rebrush the parts that I already had. I used to keep her hair like this for 3 or 4 days, and then I change it, and I wash her hair once a week. I do already have a morning a wash routine for Mila's hair, and it's pretty much the same. It hadn't really changed. So that is the morning routine for Mila's hair. And then once I get done doing that, she's pretty much done for the day, and then I have to move on to the baby. Cheese.
What are you saying?
Okay, so now it's time for my baby Malia. It's time for her to get dressed. So I really just start off by removing her sleeper that she had on the night before that. This particular morning, she was a little cranky because she was still sleepy, but we had somewhere to go that morning, so I had to go ahead and get her dressed. So it's easy for me to get Mila dressed first while Malia is sleeping versus having her because she wants to be held. She's pretty spoiled. So I use coconut oil and baby lotion, and that's her moisturizer that I put on her in the mornings and at night. But I do this to keep her skin moisturized, and I also put it on her face, on her little cheeks as well, to keep her cheeks moisturized for the day. So then I'm going to go ahead and get her dressed. This outfit was a brand new outfit from my mother. She wanted to make sure that she wore the outfit before she outgrew it because Malia is growing so fast, like so fast. She's already, I think, 9.5 pounds, and she is 6 weeks old. She was 5 weeks old in this picture, but she was fussy, so of course big sister had to come make sure she was okay. So Mila's always ready to help any type of way and make sure that Malia is okay, and she's always in her face. So once I have her dressed, I put on her socks, and we're pretty much done getting them two together. Mike and I get dressed, and then we start our day. But that's pretty much our morning routine. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see a nighttime routine for Malia, just let me know by giving me a thumbs up and leaving me a comment. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.